Wah, 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 it's me again. I am here. Ed is back. Let's do a little tickety-tockety and get all the things working. Oh, I felt very enthused to stream today. It feels good, man. Let's do a little TikTok, shall we? A tick, a tock, a tick, a tock, a tick, a tock. Hey, Smiles! Hey! Let's see if we win. Clock. Click. Clock. Slightly out. But we'll also take the vocals off, so we'll be really clean with it. Skadoosh windows open. So, what are we doing? I'm gonna get my Skadoosh point. Hold on. No, I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered to get chat up. I don't want to type in chat. I can't be bothered. So, here we are. What's the plan for today? Let's get a little notepad up, shall we? How do I do notes on the screen? I could do a plus text. Yeah. We'll do a little thingy. Text. Repertoire. Today's shed. Oh, it's very large. Very large. Be smaller. Be smaller, please. What are we working on? We're working on... let me get the field up, and then I'll be able to think. I want sweet like chocolate. I want it down, fam. I want it down. I want to just be able to pull it out. Like, no worries. And now we've got the proper stuff. We got the good stuff. Sweet like chocolate. I would like to see if we can do Kiss from a Rose on the Grey. That's one of my favorite tunes. And Smooth Operator by Sade. And I think... Oh, and we're also going to do Seven Nation Army. Seven Nation Army. Today's shed. Now, some of these will probably have to use the section one. Sweet like chocolate. Kiss from a Rose on the Grey. Smooth Operator. Seven Nation Army. Let's get us something in. Let's get the things happening the way they should. Start with a bass, shall we? And I mean real. I'm having to go so slow on it. I think the transposer's still giving me a little bit of delay. There we go. Probably should have tuned the violin first, but who cares? Yeah, I'm not bothered. Let's do some scales, check it out our C's, how they're doing. Let's put some verb on and take the clean violin first of all. Bam. Salut, salut. Welcome zu hier. Willkommen! Ah, switch language. What's cracking, dude? Check out these filthy sounds. But it goes lower. So it is about that time. Ready for the skadoosh? This is the skadoosh window song, and if you skadoosh a skadoosh, an emote in the time between the skadoosh window opening and the skadoosh window closing, you get a point. Mr. X, would you like a point? All you have to do is put an emote in the chat, and then you get a point, because I'm about to do the other sound. The other sound. Not this sound, not that sound, not this sound, nor that sound, not these sounds. Those are cool sounds, though. He got it, and there we go. That's the end of the skadoosh window. It closes. 1 point for Mr. X. Hello, my friend. How are you? How are you? We are prepping for gigs. I'm taking the project out. I'm at the point where London will not allow us 13 people. 10 years it's taken me to accept that reality, that London will not permit Afrobeat orchestras. Oh, well. So, we are doing other things, and among them is, let me make sure I don't flash you a bum. Mr. X, the skadoosh window. The skadoosh window has closed. Un point pour Monsieur Wolfgang Merx. Bringing you to 2 points, Mr. X is a synth streamer. I think it's probably just us here, so do I shout you out to yourself? You're cool. You're cool, Mr. X. How's the stream going? What's cracking? We got objectives. The plan is to go to an open mic. I'm in fact going to the open mic tonight. Probably not with my looping stuff, though, where we're going to find crowds of people, because Mr. X, I had a big old realization. I was under the impression, because this is what we were told explicitly when I was studying, that the way you built a career was by doing lots of practice and getting really good. We found one crowd already. Oh, as in people who like the music. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. We're going to be doing some fun, funky stuff now. Realization I had, Mark and I have spent 10 years practicing and getting good and going to play at jazz jams attended mostly by jazz musicians, and making our networks among jazz musicians and venue owners. Now, the thing about jazz musicians and venue owners is they all have their own quest. They have their own quest to make their venue profitable and to build their career. So we were always fucking trying to play for the people who are competing with us in the supply of this product, jazz, thinking that we'd get work from doing that. No, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. Not in this country, at least. When there is sufficient funding and the industry can grow organically, yes, that is how it works. That's not how it works when the industry is shrinking and artificial. However, there is a true music industry of people who like music who are not involved in the supply of music. So Mr. X, moral of the story is, bun the jazz jam sessions, we're going to go play at open mics. And we don't have to play the super hard. Because to get it with the jazz music, you have to play the super hard music and be really good at it, and then you may get booked. But we don't have to do that. We don't have to do that. We can play the easy music and just play it really well. Ha-ha! And this was a huge... I had this actually as I was walking through Oxford getting the train back from my sister's wedding. Because, man, there are lots of people out there. There are a lot of people. There are a lot of people in the world, you know. There are a lot of people. And a lot of them have a decent amount of money because a lot of them have jobs, you know. So whether we're going to try and do the streaming income, I'm not sure. But, and I'm going to aggressively point a violin bow at the camera. But, y'all... I'm sorry. But yeah, pretty big realization. Where is your customer? It depends on the industry. It depends on the industry. And if you're selling a course, which I am, your customer's everywhere. At open mics. So, point being, we got some tunes to work on. We are going to work on Sweet Like Chocolate by Shanks and Bigfoot. Let's remind ourselves of it. Not remind ourselves of it. Sweet Like Chocolate, Shanks and not Black Chocolate. I keep forgetting it's listening. Sweet Like Chocolate. Here we go. Now, we've worked on this a little bit. There are some components. That bass line is bang, boom, bang, boom. I remember the parts. We did this before. And it goes. It's like a drum and bass beat, but it offsets every the second, third, and fourth kick. So let's just check that we've got it. And we'll do this on the 6-track looper. Make sure you have a QR code. Absolutely. Here we go. Wait till the end of the loop, and here we go. And so the bass line is offset. And I think we were doing it in D. Slightly behind, I'm gonna push it and go with the thumb. Let's go. Baked pandas, what's a crackin'? Some pads will do, I think. Then what do we think? Do we go clean violin for the main line? It goes, here you are deep in my heart. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, okay. Diaphragm. Here. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Help if I get it right. Let's try that again. Oh, we're gonna put the silly voices on now. Let's go in the range. Here you are in my heart. Too high. Should we get the lyrics up as well? I think this will do as pads. Let's try and take the drums out. Oh, there we are. Finding your way in the dark. Here we go. A 2. Finding your way in the dark ain't so hard when you're close to my heart. You are there when I'm feeling alone. All I need is for you to come home. You're sweet like chocolate. It'd be really snazzy if I had a push toggle reverb. So I could like push it down for just the thingy. But I like the reverb. Do I want to push toggle? I don't know. But by this point, any pub in London is going to be jamming, man. They know the tune. So the question is, do we sing it or play it on the fiddle first? What do you reckon? Hey Pandas, Mr. X. How do we do it first? Do we sing? Finding your way in the dark ain't so hard when you're close to my heart. Compression. Finding your way in the dark. We're gonna push it. Finding your way in the dark. Sing it first. Maybe I'll change the key, because I want to go up. Finding your way in the dark ain't so close, ain't so hard. But that's really high. That's super high. I don't know if I can do that in front of people. We could do it dramatically. Finding your way in the dark ain't so hard when you're close to my heart. You are there when I'm feeling alone. Sing it low first and high later. Okay. Finding your way in the dark, 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 dark. I like that. Finding your way in the dark, dark, dark. Finding your way in the dark ain't so hard when you're close to my heart. You are there when I'm feeling alone. All I need is for you to come home. You're sweet like chocolate, 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 chocolate. You're sweet like chocolate, chocolate, chocolate. A 1, 2, 3, 4. Is the lock, is the key. Trust is the lock, is the key. You're sweet like chocolate, chocolate. Kibbsy taught me compression. I need to warm up my voice though. Finding your way in the dark ain't so hard when you're close to my heart. You are there when I'm feeling alone. All I need, you are there when I'm feeling alone. All I need, I could even rap it. Let's see. So I need to learn these lyrics. So our prep today is going to involve lots of things. Finding your way in the dark ain't so hard when you're close to my heart. Finding your way in the dark ain't so hard when you're close to my heart. You are there when I'm feeling alone. All I need is for you to come home. How can I turn it? How do I do half speed? I guess I could. Oh, I don't think it will do the warp. I don't think it will sound great when it's half speed warped, to be honest. I quite like it when the drums just come out. So we'll go here. Finding your way in the dark ain't so hard when you're close to my heart. You are there when I'm feeling alone. All I need is for you to come home. You're sweet like chocolate, 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 chocolate. Let's put some more reverb on. You're sweet like chocolate, 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 chocolate. 3, 4. It needs to be clean violin. If it's sweet like chocolate, we can't go in hard with the octave. Yes. Although I might have something for this. I'll tell you the truth. No, it's a bit fast. I'm gonna do Sun Up after a long time. I'm gonna do one of my own raps. It's a bit fast for this. I might give it a try though. Let's try it. 1, 2, 3. So I'll tell you the truth. I knew it was you. The feel of your hands and the smell of that scent too familiar to be anyone else. Though I played it cool and my scat hip to beat. My heart skipped a beat. Now it's too fast. Alright. One more time. Here you are close to my... Finding your way in the dark. We try a 1 more time. Here we go, a 1 and a 2. Take off the vocal reverb, it's cringe. Finding your way in the dark ain't so hard when you're close to my heart. You are there when I'm feeling alone. All I need is for you to come home. You're sweet like chocolate, 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 chocolate. You're sweet like chocolate. Trust is the lock, is the key. There's no doubt that your love's all for me. You are sweet on the tip of my tongue. You are warm like the rays of the sun. You're sweet like chocolate, chocolate. You're sweet like chocolate. Do-dee-doo-doo-doo. And then we fade out as the violin. As the violin wars at people. So that's the basic idea. So we've got kind of the intro build. I've got the bass line and the drums. I have to kind of be able to sing it confidently. We might try changing the key. We might put it into like a 4th up, because that's like just above and below my favorite part of the range. But that's okay. My range is getting bigger. Other tunes. We're going to do Kiss from a Rose on the Grey. Do you guys know that tune? It's by Seal. If you guys have any ideas, I'm now trying to basically hack the general public by taking tunes that people will like and playing them on a violin. So one of the ones we're going to do is Seven Nation Army, because we're going to make the absolute most of our crazy, crazy sounds. Should we try Seven Nation Army next? It's probably the one of these that that is already the most cohesive. Johnny B2476. I'm doing good, brother. Long time no see. Indeed, I haven't been streaming for a while. Life and London and finances and mortgages and equity and careers and jobs and taxes and all these things, But I've been playing lots and lots of violin, which has been fun. And now I'm able to do some pretty crazy stuff because I was able to get a pickup and do some bonkers stuff. How you doing, bro? What's cracking? We're about to get some filthy wah sounds happening here. Check this shit out. It makes me so. Life gets in the way, brother. Similar time for me, minus the violin. Well, if you've got something you're working on, as long as you haven't wasted your time and in a hostile environment, survival is an act of resistance. We are in the end times of neoliberal capitalism. In certain parts of the world, it is more emphasized. I believe that I am in one of the most emphasized parts of the world. And all bets are off, bloke. All bets are off, guys. All bets are off. All bets are off. Doesn't matter anymore. Doesn't matter what you thought. What you thought you knew about systems or how it works. None of the systems are relevant. They're all breaking down. And as long as you can come out of it with some skills, preferably skills that will help with water being everywhere. We're not even thinking about that. Isn't it crazy how climate change is not in the news at all? I don't know if you guys are in the UK or elsewhere. Haven't seen anything about climate change in the news for a while. Oh, good. I'm glad that problem's fixed then, hey. No, I jest with a slight devil's advocate. We can change things, guys. The time will come. And there's a tune I will sing for you now. If I can remember the first line. I remember! Do you guys know how it goes? It goes like this. I'm gonna fight 'em off. A 7-nation army couldn't hold me back. They're gonna rip it off, taking their time right behind my back. And I'm talking to myself at night because I can't forget. Back and forth through my mind, I feel a little slow. Message from my eyes. And the message coming from my eyes says, what does it say? The message coming from my eyes says, leave it alone! I have to balance on my chair with both feet and the hands going in time. Are we ready? Everybody knows about it. Every single one's got a story to tell. No, don't want to hear about it. Don't want to hear about it. There we go. Rule of 5. Don't want to hear about it. Don't want to hear about it. Let's try that again. I don't want to hear about it yet. I don't want to hear about it. Don't want to hear about it. Every single one's got a story to tell. Everybody knows about it. From the Queen of England to the hounds of hell. And if I catch you coming down my way, I'm gonna serve it to you. The beatbox snare just doesn't quite have the urgency of Meg her. And that ain't what you wanna hear, but that's what I'll do. And the memory coming from my bones says find a home. I'm going to Wichita. I should have done the bridging thing. Far from this opera forevermore. I get the crowd to clap. I'm gonna work the straw. That's it. I'll get the crowd to do the percussion. I can't. Everybody, really poor. I need to so. And now for this last verse, I can't build up the energy too much. You see, I'm practicing my patter in front of the crowd. For this last verse, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for attending the Rebel Inn Bigging Up Live Music in South London. For this last verse, I'm gonna need your help to build the energy. I'm gonna need you to raise your hands above your head. Can you do that for me, Streatham? Just imagine you're in Streatham. Can you do that for me, Streatham? They're like, yeah, we can do it. And I'm like, one, blah, blah. I can imagine. Did it copy? I have to do it in the middle of the thing. Okay, so. More. I'm having to pretend to be a not great clapper to make it sound real. It just doesn't have the urgency. Germans have to clap on 1 and 3. Totally. No. Umpar. I imagine offbeat umpard music doesn't work. So, I'm going to Wichita, far from this opera forevermore. I'm gonna work the straw till the sweat drips out of every pore. And I'm bleeding and I'm bleeding and I'm bleeding here before my Lord. And all the words are gonna bleed from me, and I will think no more. And the stains coming from my blood. And the stains coming from my blood. Say go back, bit too much. You get the idea though. If it keeps on raining, the levee's gonna break. If it keeps on raining, the levee's gonna break. If the levee breaks, then we got no place to stay. Mean old levee taught me to weep and moan. Mean old levee taught me to weep and moan. It's got what it takes to make a mountain man leave his home. Yeah, that's kind of the plan. So, he's too far. He's too far. We don't have the funds. But I do in fact have a bassist. I do in fact have a guitarist. I do in fact have a singer based here in London. So we're gonna try and put some stuff together and use that to try and sell the course and build a sustainable base here in London. Because kind of honest, like I'm giving it this year. And then maybe we'll go somewhere else. Teddy Page. Hey, well, thank you. It's a lot of fun, and I'm putting in quite a lot of time. Ed Zeppelin. Oh my God, it's the obvious answer. Is it Ed Zeppelin or is it Ted Zeppelin? Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. I can't. It's too cringe. It would work, though. Oh, my goodness. We'll see. Oh, dear. There's another one we were trying. Hold on. Check this one out. The beefy tone. I'm so happy with the wah and the chunk. The only downside, well, there are a couple of downsides. I'm not going through the mic preamps of the 600, which was really, really, really nice before, but this outputs a jack thingy, which needs to go into my pedal board and then come out via jacks and stuff. And I can't put my saxophone through the wah for the same reason. I need to get. I mean, I can for you guys, and maybe I will next time. Wah saxophone's a bit bonkers. So I'm pretty happy with those as kind of standalones, at least because snippets. In an open mic, I don't need to be playing 8-minute arrangements, right? I can just play snippets. If I can hold it down, then I'd be pretty happy. Because then we can just get into the rest of our looping stuff. So we did Seven Nation Army, kind of. That was probably one of the best versions I've done of that so far. Because I was listening again to the track and building up the solos. Wah sax is a must. It would mean I need to take a subsidiary mixing desk with me to gigs. It'd be too much. But we can do it for us. I just have to rig up a bunch more cables. I have so many cables, which is why I'm also really chuffed with my wireless pickup for my violin. Yeah, 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 yeah. 5:45. Should we do a little bit of Afrobeat? Should we? Let's check out Peckham Roy, shall we? And I'll use the actual drums. One, two. We'll do it probably. What the hell? Why am I so behind, dude? I'm just not John Bonham. Damn. Am I getting behind because I'm trying to pull the beat like he does? All right, we'll try the other round. We'll go. I haven't tried recording this yet. Keeps on raining, the levee's gonna break. If the levee breaks, we got no place to stay. Oh, me no levee taught me to weep and moan. Me no levee taught me to weep and moan. That's what it takes to make a mighty man leave his home. I'm in G. Oh, the next lyrics. I forgot it. Crying won't help you. Let's go. Crying won't help you. Crying won't help you. Praying won't do you no good. When the levee breaks, mama, you got to move. Oh, last night I sat on the levee and moaned. I don't know the rhythm. Oh, last night I sat on the levee and moaned, thinking about my baby and my happy home. Hey, stop twisting! Oh, so that's what I've been working on, and thank you so much for hanging out with me today, guys. I think I'm going to call it there. I'm planning to head to an open mic tonight, and it might be that I end up taking my loop station with me. Royal Albert Hall when? I don't know. Hopefully. I would love to play somewhere with really, really good acoustics like that. Thank you so much. That's what I've been working on. I'm going to be taking it out in the world. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I very much enjoyed it. And I really like just sculpting sound. There's a freedom of expression with the violin that I haven't really found on any other instrument. And I just recently got the final bit of tech that made my hand, I actually just want to call it an embouchure. I want to call it an embouchure, actually, because the hand motion on the violin is quite similar to the embouchure of the saxophone, but it's obviously different. It's more complicated, but it's kind of like a combination of embouchure and diaphragm. And I'm excited to listen back to the stream, see how it sounded. It's been lovely seeing you guys. If we've got more than like 2 people, we'll go raid. Otherwise, I can't be bothered. And if I can't be bothered to do something these days, I just don't do it. Sparky Synth is online for their birthday. More than like 2 people will go raid. Otherwise, I can't be bothered. We got 2. We got 2, Mr. X. I'm not raiding people with 2. It's just silly, and it seems silly because it'd just be you and me. And I got shit to go and do. So no, I'm not going to raid. It feels silly to raid with 2 people. I will check Sparky Synth out soon, I hope. With that, look, we got 5. What? It was more than 2. It was 5 people. In that case, yeah, we'll go. Well, my screen just updated. I'm not going to raid with 2, but if it's 5, let's go raid Sparky Synth for their birthday. Go on then. If it's just as long as it's not, that's like embarrassing, you know. Sparky Synth. Let's go. Here's your raid wings, nons. I don't know. I don't even know. You do your raid calls if you want. Don't do them if you don't want to. It's Sparky Synth. I got mine. We got 6 people. Look at that. You lovely peeps. Hello. I thought I turned over and it said 2, so I wasn't going to raid, but it's 6. Sparky Synth is a synth player, as you can guess, and we're going to go raid them for their birthday. Sparky Synth. My name's Ed. It's been a short one today. You'll see more of me, is the plan. 2 in the chopper. 3 in the chopper. 5 in the chopper. That's not... Hello, everybody. Thank you for that. I hope you enjoyed the sounds. I'm going to try and put on a schedule at some point so we can do this on the regular. But it's sometimes quite hard to keep to a schedule. Sometimes making a schedule for things makes you not want to do for them. So we'll see. We got... Oh, thank you, Acellus Australis. Lovely to see your name again. We got a Discord. We got all the stuff if you guys are in London. I got a couple gigs coming up. We're looking at a residency in Tulse Hill, fingers crossed. And yeah, flow state, music, education, shenanigans as and when we press the go live button, I guess. So, hydrate if you're... Fez, thank you. Much appreciated, brother. Thank you, sir. Hey, Mumbling Fez. Oh, look at all them names. All right, guys. Well, let's get out of here. I've been Ed. You've been awesome. I'll see you next time. Bye.